Gentlemen, on behalf of Captain Lord, Commanding Officer of Recruit Training Command, we welcome you to today's Recruit Graduation Review. I'm Chief Warrant Officer Shepard, the Drill Division Officer. My staff and I are responsible for the organization and the direction of the weekly Recruit Review. Drill Division also instructs the ceremonial units you will see perform today. The recruits assembled have completed recruit training and will soon depart for other naval duties. Following their graduation, they will report to a service school command or an apprentice training department for further training, after which they will be ordered to a ship, aircraft squadron, or naval station for duty. As a motivating factor during recruit training, each company, a unit of approximately 70 men, competes with the other companies in the graduating group in the following areas: sharp and seaman-like appearance, in both personal appearance and cleanliness of living spaces, team and individual athletics ranging from swimming to track events, academic achievement, and finally departmental excellence, which is the average of all phases of competitive training. The success of each company is indicated by the flags they carry to signify their areas of excellence. Special recognition is awarded to companies that have consistently demonstrated superior performance in all areas of competitive training by designating their standing within the graduation group. Graduation with honors reflects outstanding competitive achievement, while graduation with distinction is a higher award and indicates superior performance at all times. The company attaining the highest overall average in all areas of competitive training is awarded the title of Color Company. The Color Company will lead the other companies as they pass in review. Since every man in the fleet must work as part of a cohesive unit, this competitive system enables the new Navy man to learn the need for teamwork and dependence upon one another. The recruit ceremonial units you will see perform today are composed entirely of recruits. These men have utilized their spare time practicing for today's review and on occasion have performed in the civilian community at parades, banquets, memorial services, and other similar activities. Also performing this morning will be the Great Lakes Naval Training Center Band under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer Doyle R. Church. The Naval Training Center Band was formed in 1917 and first directed by Commander John Philip Sousa, who was recalled from retirement to lead that band. This band is the only Navy band in the Midwest and performs throughout the Great Lakes region and each Friday at the recruit review. The drum major for today's review is musicians 3rd Class Mike Dawson, and conducting the band is Chief Musician James Rosica. The petty officers and chief petty officers assembled in front of the recruits are the company commanders of the graduating companies. Company commander is a key man in the life of the recruit and in the organization of Recruit Training Command. He is responsible for teaching the individual recruit how to discipline himself and how to carry out the exacting routine of military life and training. He must also serve as a counselor, disciplinarian, administrator, and military leader. He must also show in himself an outstanding example of military appearance, attitude, and behavior. These fleet experienced petty officers and chief petty officers selected for this demanding duty are carefully screened by the Chief of Naval Personnel prior to assignment. They then undergo extensive instructor training at a service school command, followed by a special company commander's course here at Recruit Training Command. Early in training, each company commander selects a recruit who has demonstrated leadership ability to take charge of the company in the absence of the company commander. This recruit is designated the Recruit Chief Petty Officer of the company. You will see him lead his company as it passes in review. It is now my pleasure to introduce the company commanders and the Recruit Chief Petty Officers of the graduating companies. As each company and individual is introduced, the competitive flags won by the company and the state flag indicating the home state of the company commander and his Recruit Chief Petty Officer will be raised. Please hold your applause until all of these men have been introduced. Starting from my right. Company 342. Graduating with distinction and designated this week's Color Company, commanded by Petty Officer 1st Class Randy E. Kitchen from Beech Creek, Pennsylvania, and Petty Officer 1st Class Bruce C. Hollers from Taylor Springs, Illinois, and their Recruit Chief Petty Officer Chad J. Luce from Boaz, Alabama. Additionally, Petty Officer Kitchen is a recipient of this week's Distinguished Leadership Award. Company 341. Graduating with distinction, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Stephen M. Hooper from Honolulu, Hawaii, and Chief Petty Officer George H. Brewer from Muskegon, Michigan, and their Recruit Chief Petty Officer Andrew P. Farrencrew from Hampton, Virginia. Company 343. Graduating with honors, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Jack D. Damascena from Republic of the Philippines, and Petty Officer 1st Class Kenneth J. Washington from Detroit, Michigan. and their recruit Chief Petty Officer Jerry E. Grubbs, Jr. from New Orleans, Louisiana. Company 344, graduating with honors, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Rick L. Madison from St. Louis, Missouri, and Petty Officer First Class Troy E. Meeks from Royce City, Texas, and their recruit Chief Petty Officer Timothy J. Blankenbaker from Roswell, Georgia. Company 345, graduating with distinction, commanded by Petty Officer First Class Dennis M. Kleiner from New Carlisle, Ohio, and Petty Officer First Class Delbert J. Carpenter from Jacksonville, Florida, and their recruit Chief Petty Officer Paul M. Nielsen from Charleston, South Carolina. Company 346, graduating with honors, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Frank P. Hensley from Madison, Illinois, and Petty Officer First Class Edward J. Gossetti from Queens, New York, and their recruit Chief Petty Officer Stephen M. Petrie from Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. Company 940, graduating with distinction, commanded by Petty Officer Second Class Gene Hilton from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and his recruit Chief Petty Officer Boyd E. Shelton from Lawrenceville, Illinois. This company is composed of recruits in the Honor Guard, the Side Boys, the Review Commander, and his staff. On behalf of the commanding officer and the staff of Recruit Training Command, I congratulate these company commanders and their recruit Chief Petty Officers for a job well done. The unit positioned in front of the drill team is a review commander and his staff. The review commander is Seaman Recruit Darrell D. Walker from Swiss Home, Oregon. To assist in presenting the review, the following actions are requested. Please rise for the arrival honors, which will consist of the reviewing official being piped through a line of side boys, followed by his inspection of the honor guard. When he has been seated on the reviewing stand, the guest may be seated. Visitors are requested to rise when the national colors pass and to remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Members of the armed forces should remain covered during the invocation. When the colors are posted, the guest may be seated. During today's arrival honors, an 11-gun salute will be fired from a position outside the drill hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note, the gun salute is quite loud. The review will commence in approximately 10 minutes. Once again, welcome aboard.
United States Navy. Captain Henry J. Schwartz, Civil Engineering Corps, United States Navy.
Good morning, Captain. I'm going to stand by for inspection, sir. Inspection. On.
The guests may be seated.
Right. Face. Right leg. Arm. Forward. Arm.
Company 343, all present are accounted for, sir.
Very well.
Company 344, all present are accounted for, sir.
Very well.
Company 345, all present are accounted for, sir.
Very well.
Company 346, all present are accounted for, sir.
Very well.
Company 940, all present are accounted for, sir.
Very well. Company! Open ranks! March! Good morning, Captain. Present graduating companies.
Very well, Seaman Recruit Walker. Continuing the review.
Aye, sir. Company! About face! Sound off!
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend it still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, from across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, there's a pride in every American heart, and it's time to stand and say,
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend it still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
order. Hut. All right, Frank. Hut. All right, boy. Attention.
Outstanding performance this morning. Thank you. It was great.
Recover. Hot.
Chaplain Wilkins will now give the invocation.
Let us pray. Eternal Father, we pray that your blessings may rest on these young men that we have come here to honor today. Instill in them a lasting desire to maintain and defend our great nation's high principles of freedom, justice, and dignity for all. Make them this day aware of the great responsibilities being placed upon their shoulders and those of their generation. Bless them with wisdom, courage, and compassion. Bless all those who have so unselfishly given of themselves to train these young men and to prepare them to stand at the gates of freedom, now and forevermore. Amen.
The guests may be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Lord, Commanding Officer of the Recruit Training Command. On behalf of Rear Admiral Roberta L. Hazard, Commander of the Naval Training Center, and myself, I welcome you to this morning's Recruit Graduation Review. I'd like to pay a very special welcome to the parents, the wives, and the friends of today's graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, today you are visiting the biggest and the best naval training center in the United States. Through this facility pass the finest sailors of any Navy in the world. These proud young men that you see standing before you today are certainly no exception. They are following in the footsteps of over 2 million young Americans who have entered the Navy here at Great Lakes since 1911. During the past 8 weeks of basic training, they have learned about the virtues of patriotism, loyalty, self-discipline, respect, responsibility, and teamwork. They have learned about the Navy and they've learned what the Navy expects of them. They've been exposed to the leadership of our fine, fleet experienced company commanders, leaders who I'm sure they will never forget. At a time when the Navy is emphasizing tradition, and excellence, we're very pleased to say that pride and professionalism starts here. Admiral Hazard, I'm ready to graduate this group of young sailors and send them on to eventually serve in our ships, aircraft, and submarines. They have earned the right to be called sailors. They wear the uniform that is known throughout the world as a symbol for the defense of freedom. Our guest of honor today is Mrs. Barbara E. Richardson, coroner of Lake County, Illinois. Mrs. Richardson, a lifetime native of Grays Lake, Illinois, has served with the officer of the coroner since February of 1977. She was elected coroner of Lake County in November of 1984, and she is the first woman ever to serve in this capacity in Lake County. Her numerous past and present professional and civic affiliations include member of the Board of Directors for the Northern Illinois Council on Alcoholism, Board of Directors for the College of Lake County Foundation, Board of Directors for United Way of Lake County. Additionally, she is a member of the International Association of Coroners and Medical Examiners and Illinois Coroners Association. Mrs. Richardson's volunteer work includes the Lake County Crisis Center, A Safe Place, the YWCA of Lake County, and the Lake County Meals on Wheels program. It is indeed a pleasure to have Mrs. Richardson with us today. Our reviewing officer is Captain Henry J. Squirts, Civil Engineering Corps, United States Navy, Commanding Officer of the Navy Public Works Center, Great Lakes, Illinois. Captain Squirts, a native of Bellevue, Iowa, received his Bachelor of Science degree from the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. He also holds a Bachelor of Science in Engineering from the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis and a Master's degree in Financial Management from the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. He was commissioned an ensign upon graduation from the Naval Academy in 1961. His distinguished career includes assignments as the Senior Activity Civil Engineer and Operations Officer for the Public Works Center in Norfolk, Virginia. He also served as the Planning Officer, Joint Engineer Staff, United Nations Command in Seoul, Korea, and Activity Public Works Officer for the U.S. Naval Station in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Additionally, he has served as the head of the Commercial Industrial Activities for the Chief of Naval Material and Facilities Division, Director for the Bureau of Medicine and Surgery in Washington, D.C. Captain Squirts assumed his present position in August of this year. His decorations include 2 Meritorious Service Medals and the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. It is also indeed a pleasure for us to welcome aboard Captain Squirts. We select from the companies graduating those companies or recruits which have maintained the highest average of efficiency in all aspects of training and designate those companies graduating with distinction. The companies achieving this honor today are Company 341, Company 342, Company 345, and Company 940. Congratulations on a job well done. Additionally, a company which graduates with distinction and which has obtained superior competitive marks above all other companies is awarded the title of Color Company and is awarded a special flag in recognition of their outstanding performance. The Color Company of this graduating group is Company 342, located to my far right, commanded by Petty Officers Randy E. Kitchen and Bruce C. Howlers. I will now present the Color Company flag to Petty Officer Howlers. Congratulations again to Company 342. We select for recognition a company commander from those companies assembled who best demonstrates the attributes of personal leadership in the training of the individual recruit. The recipient of the Distinguished Leadership Award for this graduating group is Petty Officer Randy E. Kitchen, Company Commander of Company 342. Captain Schwartz will now present Petty Officer Kitchen with the Navy Achievement Medal. It is a pleasure to read the following citation. Secretary of the Navy takes pleasure in presenting the Navy Achievement Medal to Hull Technician First Class Randy E. Kitchen, United States Navy, for professional achievement in the sustained superior performance of his duties while serving as Company Commander of Recruit Company 342 from 1 October until 29 November 1985. Petty Officer Kitchen consistently performed in an exemplary and highly professional manner. By attaining a superior standard of excellence in their training, the recruits of Company 342 have demonstrated their individual potential to succeed in the United States Navy, which was a direct result of Petty Officer Kitchen's ability to lead and train recruits. Petty Officer Kitchen's exceptional professional ability, his initiative and loyal dedication to duty reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Navy. Signed for the Secretary of the Navy, R.L. Hazard, Rear Admiral, United States Navy. Congratulations on a job well done. I now have the honor of presenting the Captain's Cup for Athletic Achievement to the company that has maintained the highest average during the weekends of intercompany sports competition. The winner of this week's cup is Company 345, commanded by Petty Officers Dennis M. Kleiner and Delbert J. Carpenter. I will now present the Captain's Cup to Seaman Recruit Brian K. Robertson from Lansing, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now present the honorment of the graduating companies of the Recruit Training Command. In order that the ceremony may proceed without interruption, please hold your applause until all of the men have been acknowledged. Seaman Recruit Timothy A. Haberly of Company 341 from Wahpeton, North Dakota. Seaman Recruit Jeffrey J. Hullery of Company 342 from Toms River, New Jersey. Seaman Recruit Randall P. Coleman of Company 343 from Milwaukee, Oregon. Seaman Recruit Mark B. Van Alstyne of Company 344 from Cocoa Beach, Florida. Seaman Recruit Dana P. Winternheimer of Company 345 from Plymouth, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Seaman Recruit Carl E. Smart of Company 346 from Kansas City, Kansas, and Seaman Recruit David F. Warren of Company 940 from Boca Raton, Florida. To each honorman goes our traditional naval compliment of well done. Very well. I'm honored today to present the Recruit Review Commander, Seaman Recruit Darrell D. Walker of Company 940 from Swiss Home, Oregon. Throughout his entire training period, Seaman Recruit Walker has exhibited great pride in the naval service and has consistently demonstrated his potential as an effective leader. Additionally, he has maintained high standards of personal appearance, excellent display of military bearing and command voice. Seaman Recruit Walker, the officers and men of Recruit Training Command congratulate you on your outstanding performance. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Very well. The recipient of the Military Order of the World Wars Award of Merit is Seaman Recruit Boyd E. Shelton of Company 940 from Lawrenceville, Illinois. This award is presented for meritorious performance during recruit training. Seaman Recruit Sheldon's dedication and motivation for his duties resulted in a superior record of excellence in academic and military training. His performance was marked by pride, patriotism, and an impressive potential for leadership in the United States Navy. Seaman Recruit Sheldon, you are commended for this achievement and the selection for this award of merit. Well done. Very well. For having displayed outstanding qualities of leadership, best expressing the American spirit of honor, initiative, and loyalty, and having set a high example for his comrade in arms during his training period, Seaman Recruit Paul M. Nielsen, Company 345 from Charleston, South Carolina, has been awarded the Navy League Honor Award. This award is sponsored by the Navy League of the United States of America and is awarded to outstanding recruits selected throughout the Department of the Navy upon graduation from basic training. Seaman Recruit Nielsen, for your outstanding performance, I congratulate you. Well done. Seaman Recruit Jeffrey S. Rosepink, Company 345 from Freedom, Pennsylvania, is today's recipient of the Navy Club of the United States of America Military Excellence Award. This award is presented to a recruit in the graduating group whose total performance in recruit training best exemplifies the qualities of enthusiasm, devotion to duty, professional and academic achievement, military appearance and behavior, self-discipline, and teamwork. Seaman Recruit Rosepink, for your outstanding achievement, the officers and men of the Recruit Training Command congratulate you. Well done. It is appropriate to recognize such outstanding individual accomplishments by these young men with a round of 3 cheers. The review commander alternate will now lead all graduating companies in 3 cheers for the honormen and award winners. It is now my pleasure to introduce Captain Squirts, who will address the graduating companies. Captain.
Admiral Hazard, Mrs. Richardson, Captain Lord, honored graduates, family, and friends. It is a rare honor and privilege to be able to address such an impressive group of young men as you get ready to move on to your next challenge. When I sat down to prepare these remarks, I was in awe of the illustrious reviewers that have come before me, and the number of times this has happened in the past. I was dumbfounded as to what I would say that would be meaningful to you and your families and friends at such an important event. I decided that getting too complicated or long-winded would defeat the purpose, which I feel is to send you off to the next step in your lives, feeling good about yourselves and what you have done. In other words, keep it simple, so I will. You have done much and can be justifiably proud of your accomplishment. I survived recruit training. 5 words that probably do not mean a lot to anyone who has not done it. But I know each of you know all too well the sweat, blood, dedication, and most of all, good old hard work required to be able to make that statement. Be proud of that and let everyone know you were good enough to do it. Now I charge you to take this achievement, along with the confidence you have gained, and build on it. Always set your goals bigger and better. Some of you will make the Navy a career, not a bad choice. Others will find out Navy life is not for them and get out and pursue other vocations. Please use the knowledge and values you have gained here in whatever you do. For those of you who stay in the Navy, there are many career paths and ratings to pursue. Choose the one that fits your needs and go for it. As they say in the Army, be all that you can be. And at risk of censorship from my friends in the Navy line, may a whole bunch of you become Seabees. Thank you.
Captain Schwartz, we thank you very much for those appropriate and meaningful remarks. Captain Schwartz will now take the salute of the graduating companies as they pass the review. You will be joined on the reviewing stand by Mrs. Richardson, Admiral Hazard, my Executive Officer, Commander Charouz, and myself.